Yo, what up, YouTube? It's YT Wake 'em Up. We back with another video. Let's talk about the downfall of the beauty industry. Kind of saw this one coming, didn't we? We kind of saw this one coming, especially when they start overcharging. Everybody got greedy, and they got what they asked for. Y'all had y'all moment. Y'all had y'all minute to run it up. Y'all had y'all time. Y'all was balling. Y'all was running it up. Y'all was living good, flexing on everybody, showing off all of y'all money, how much y'all making off of these bookings. But now, everything changed. Now times got hard. People not willing to pay those high prices no more. People rather do their nails theyself. People starting to do their hair theyself, starting to do their own lashes. And I'm talking about they getting the whole sets for crazy deals. The beauty industry is falling. Thumbs up this video, smash subscribe. Let's talk about it.
So I'm going to address the elephant in the room that I'm sure a lot of service providers are facing right now and just really don't want to talk about because it's the downside to entrepreneurship. So I have noticed a good amount of entrepreneurs, including myself, that have had to go back to work due to needing to bring in revenue outside of our business. And for obvious reasons, we can't shame anybody or blame anybody because of the times that we're living in. It's hard. But I do think this is a really good time to start implementing structures and restructuring our businesses so that way we can sustain throughout these areas, throughout these times. I really wish this topic was as bleak as the service provider girlies make it seem. Like, oh, if you do this, you'll get this. But a lot of the times, that's just not the case. So I really want to break down the 3 most important things that I think will help you grow and sustain as a business owner, including myself, that I've been learning and observing, and just break it down into a series so that way we can all understand.
If I hear another lash artist say some shit about, oh, I've been so busy this year, bitch, I know you're fucking lying. This has been the slowest fucking year of my life. And let me tell you, it's probably been the slowest for other lash brands as well. You want to know why? What's this? $15 pack of 10. I went on their website, okay? Just wait. Lashbox LA also had something like this. Sure, they could say it was like overstock or something. This is giving shit away for free, okay? Okay, can I find the screenshots that I took? But Lashbox was doing 50% off of a lot of their lashes, which is super rare to ever see. Actually, I've never seen that. In fact, my friend went to the Las Vegas beauty convention this year, and she was like, hey, do you want me to buy you some Lashbox lashes? Because I love their Royal Sable lashes. And I was like, yeah, what's the deal? She's like, 20% off. And I was like, fuck no, I could get that. 20% off is literally nothing to me. Get out of my fucking face. That's like a Labor Day sale. No. A whole convention. Anyway, that's a different story. But 50% off is insane for Lashbox. Their shit is so good. Royal Sable was on sale. No, that's insane. And then not to mention tons of nail places. I've noticed that they're doing tons of sales, big sales. You never usually see sales over 20% off. 20% off is usually the best you can find. No, every single brand right now, nails, lashes, everything is heavily discounted. I've been doing lashes for about 9 years, and this is by far the least amount of money I've ever made doing lashes. People don't have a lot of money right now to get eyelash extensions, which is fine, whatever. And also, if you're a lash tech, seriously, please listen to me when I say this. You don't need to comment that this is the most money you've ever made because you are a minority in this. I would dare say majority of lash artists are struggling, okay? And also, saying that you're making the most money you've ever made isn't going to help us make more money, okay? I see all the fucking lash groups, and all these girls are like, hey, I'm really struggling this year. This is so strange. And other girls are like, this is actually the best year I've ever had. Honestly, I haven't noticed any difference with the economy or anything. My girls are willing to pay. Shut up. Listen to yourself. Do you want a fucking cookie? Some of us are starving, okay? Bitch, the other day I was looking online. I was like, I'm gonna be a TSA agent here soon. I don't fucking know. What's a different career path I could take? What is it? What's a different... Anyone have any recommendations? Thank you. Anyway, I was getting out of hand there. But even big brands of lashes are struggling to stay open right now. That's my guess, okay? And I'm so glad that, years ago, my friends were like, you should start your own lash brand. I'm glad I fucking didn't, okay? Because guess what? Everyone and their dog has a big lash brand. I think it's so cool. I also think that if you have one, that's a slay on you. I'm so happy I didn't because I could have never made that type of risk with how much money I'm making. And also, if you're thinking about starting a lash brand, selling trays of lashes and adhesive, this is the question I would ask myself when people were like, you should start your own brand. What makes me so special to buy from? It's not even about the product being good or not. How could I market it better than all these other brands? I don't have I don't even have thousands of dollars to put into marketing. So there's like no point in me doing that unless it was like a crazy product that like no one else has. But like anyone can buy lashes from anywhere. Why would they buy it from me? Anyway, I'm a realist. And when I think about starting like any type of brand or any type of product, come to me to crush your dreams, because I am a certified dream crusher.
The beauty industry is scrambling right now. And whether you're a consumer, a brand owner currently, or especially if you're an aspiring brand owner, we need to be talking about this. Before I get into this, I want to make sure that we're approaching it with the right mindset. This is not tea. This type of news is affecting real people's livelihoods. A lot of people are being laid off. So I want to make sure we're exchanging information and having a meaningful discussion and maintaining our compassion while we're at it. Recently, Business Insider reported that 2 very big TikTok stars' beauty brands are being dropped from Sephora, along with this news about Forma brands and this news about Kristen Bell's skincare line. We have 3 different categories here. Morphe, Forma, they've been around for years, very popular. TikTok creators as brand founders, it's happening more and more, but it's a newer thing. And of course, we've seen, in my opinion, way too many celebrities coming out with beauty brands. The problem is most of these brands are not working. What we're observing is pretty much the old ways of running a business, specifically in beauty, just no longer working. I'm afraid we're going to be seeing more brands going under because these old models simply do not work. You can still grow a business in beauty in this climate. Community still works, but I think what we're missing is authenticity, one, and just a slower approach. Even VCs are like done. They're hardly investing anymore in beauty brands. You have to be coming in with something fresh and different, and most importantly, has the probability to be profitable. The old pitches just don't work anymore. Especially if you're somebody who has it on your mind to be a brand founder in this climate, I would invest some time in some heavy research. Even when I started Monday Born 2.5 years ago, out the gate, we came onto the scene with the understanding that our growth would be slow and intentional. And I'm very, very grateful to say that we've been profitable almost since the very beginning. Anyway, I'm out of time here, but this is part of a much larger conversation that I hope you're interested in, because it is a critical time for this industry.
This is another thing I tried to tell people a couple of years ago. When everything hitting the fan, do you think people going to be interested in buying beauty products? Do you think they're going to be interested in buying photos even? Getting photos made. You can take a picture off your iPhone. What you need a photographer for? Even me as a clothing brand owner. What you want to buy my clothes for? If you got to choose between paying your bills or being homeless, you're not worried about the clothes that you have on. You're not worried about taking pictures. You're not worried about your appearance, your avatar. You're not worried about the way you look to the world. You're worried about being able to be stable, being able to stay afloat. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to take a different route. You're going to take alternative means to get that same look. We got to be logical. This always happens. This is a normal thing. The businesses that are at the bottom of the barrel, they going to fall first.
Okay, so why did I leave the beauty industry? So for one, like, this is probably going to be almost a 10-minute long video. For two, I have to give like a whole backstory so y'all could really just get everything. So for one, I'm sorry about that, y'all. So for one, I have been a lash tech for 6 years. Yes, I did go to esthetician school. Yes, I did the whole class things. I had very large classes. I went to different cities. I've sold products. I even went into owning suites, and that was an experience. I did that. It was successful for a long time, and I actually am still a suites owner. I even went as far as to start like hosting events and networking, and so I did literally the whole nine. So I'm not one of those people that really care about people saying like something is oversaturated, because I feel like there's enough money out there for everybody. But what I will say is, when things become a trend, it kind of takes the purity out of it and like the genuineness out of it. And like now, like, people are starting to become catty. Like, the competition spirit is just it's at all-time high. Like, it's even hard to even connect with people that do the same thing as you, because you're going into it like, oh yeah, like we can actually be cool, like we do the same things, like you understand. They're going into it like either trying to get stuff out of you or just simply like keep your enemies closer type vibes. I don't like none of that, and I had been lashing for so long, and I feel like I had just kept getting signs like you need to stop, and you need to you just need to stop right now. Like at this point, I was doing it just for the money because I was making fast money, and it just wasn't a passion of mine anymore. This loud ass truck finna piss me off. So yeah, I had already kind of ventured off into real estate because I just felt like I had built a major network of people. I need to do real estate, and I was going to continue to do real estate as a beauty professional. But then, like, I don't know, like when God be talking to you, like he talks to you on like it was just plain as day. Like, you need to stop doing this because you're just doing it for the money. At this point, clients are annoying me, and I'm not really giving them my 100% because I'm just in and out of it. So at the beginning of 2024, I told all my clients like, hey, you know, I'm closing my books, and that's just that. So a lot of people was like, why would you do that? Like, that was literally the bulk of my income. And honestly, I felt like I was just being called to elevate, and I just would never listen because in elevating, I have to sit down. I had to sit down for a while, and I have to kind of, you know, go back to the drawing board. So with that, I'm actually a nursing student, and I'm getting ready to take that to the next level. And truthfully, I'm not completely done with the beauty industry, but sometimes you have to remove yourself and really be able to just sit down so you can be even bigger. Or not even bigger, just go to the next level. I feel like I kind of was at a standstill, and for where I'm going, it's okay to go back and get some credentials. I'm always going to be an entrepreneur at heart, but yeah, I just can't say too much because y'all gonna see when everything just pans out. But yeah, some of the benefits though from being in the beauty industry, you meet so many people. Like, a lot of my first real estate transactions were actually my clients, and I will say that you do meet genuine people. It just gets to a point where it gets kind of hard to decipher like who's genuine and who's not, or what motives people have. But yeah, I have gotten a lot of things out of being a beauty professional. It definitely elevated my life. It's just time for me to take it another step higher. So yeah, I'm sorry y'all, this video really could have been longer, but I'm driving right now, so yeah, that's what y'all do.
We seen the beauty industry fall. We seen the music industry fall. The film industry fall. All of these major industries are falling at the same time as Babylon is falling, y'all. That's what we seeing. All because the greed and the pride of the people. These small business owners fell right in line too. They got greedy. They were prideful, boastful. Now they got to eat those words up, man. They got to go back to 9-to-5s. A lot of people say, hey, I never work a 9-to-5 again. A lot of people say, hey, I'm better than you. I got more money than you. I got more money than you. Not no more. You ain't no better than nobody else. Nobody is better than nobody else. A lot of people are being humble. A lot more will continue to be humble. Watching, you will see. Y'all know who it is. It's YT Wake 'em Up. Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this one, man. I appreciate y'all watching.